Welcome to Malice and Mystery, where the darkness speaks. Enter a world of chilling tales, eerie mysteries, and spine-tingling horror. From real-life paranormal encounters to unsolved mysteries and terrifying urban legends, we bring you the darkest stories from the shadows. Subscribe if you dare, and remember, some mysteries are better left unsolved. The most mysterious unsolved cold cases. Throughout history, there have been crimes that have baffled investigators, defied logic, and left behind more questions than answers. These are the cold cases that continue to haunt us, whispering secrets that may never be uncovered. Tonight, we delve into the most mysterious unsolved cases stories that have stood the test of time, yet remain shrouded in darkness. Segment 1. The disappearance of the Sodder children on Christmas Eve, 1945. In Fayetteville, West Virginia, the Sodder family home was engulfed in flames. George and Jenny Sodder managed to escape with 4 of their children, but 5 others, Maurice, Martha, Louis, Jenny, and Betty, were never seen again. The fire was ruled an accident, but the Sodders believed otherwise. Expert. The Sodders claimed they received threats prior to the fire, and strange details emerged, like the ladder being missing and the phone lines cut. No remains were found in the ashes, leading many to believe the children were abducted, despite decades of investigations and alleged sightings. The fate of the Sodder children remains one of America's most haunting mysteries. Segment 2. The Zodiac Killer. In the late 1960s and early 1970s, the Zodiac Killer terrorized Northern California, claiming at least 5 victims and taunting police with letters and ciphers. His identity remains unknown, and his ciphers have only partially been solved. Expert. The Zodiac was a master manipulator, playing a cat-and-mouse game with law enforcement. His ability to evade capture and his cryptic messages made him one of the most infamous serial killers in history. Despite countless theories and suspects, the Zodiac Killer's true identity has never been confirmed, leaving his legacy of fear and mystery intact. Segment 3. The Isdal Woman. In November 1970, a hiker in Norway's Isdal Valley discovered the charred remains of a woman. She had no identification, and her belongings were meticulously stripped of labels. She became known as the Isdal Woman. Expert. Her death was ruled a suicide, but the circumstances were suspicious. She had multiple aliases, traveled extensively, and carried coded notes. Many believe she was a spy. To this day, the Isdal Woman's true identity and the reason for her death remain a mystery, fueling speculation about espionage and international intrigue. Segment 4. The Black Dahlia. In January 1947, the body of 22-year-old Elizabeth Short, dubbed the Black Dahlia, was found brutally mutilated in a vacant Los Angeles lot. Her murder became one of the most sensational unsolved crimes in American history. The level of violence and the precision of the mutilations suggested the killer had medical knowledge. Despite hundreds of suspects, no one was ever charged. Elizabeth Short's murder has inspired countless theories, books, and films, but the truth behind her death remains elusive. Segment 5. The Tamam Shud Case. Footage of Somerton Beach in Australia, followed by a reenactment of the discovery of an unidentified man. In December 1948, an unidentified man was found dead on Somerton Beach in Adelaide, Australia. A scrap of paper with the words Tamam Shud, meaning ended in Persian, was found in a hidden pocket of his trousers. Expert. The case is filled with bizarre details, including a secret code in a book of Persian, poetry, and a possible connection to a local woman who denied knowing him. Despite extensive investigations, the man's identity and the circumstances of his death remain a mystery, making the Tamam Shud case one of the most enigmatic in history. These cases remind us that, even in our modern world, some secrets remain buried in the shadows. They challenge our understanding of justice and humanity, leaving us to wonder, will the truth ever come to light? Or will these mysteries remain unsolved, haunting us for generations to come? Dedicated to the victims and their families, may their stories never be forgotten. Until next time, this is Malice and Mystery, signing off. Sleep well if you can.